Procurement, in simple terms, is the process by which businesses acquire the goods and services they need to run their operations. Whether it's raw materials for manufacturing, software for IT, or even basic office supplies, procurement is all about making sure you get the right things at the right time, at the right price. At its core, procurement involves a few key steps: identifying what you need, finding the right suppliers, negotiating contracts, and managing those relationships over time. But, of course, there's a bit more to it than that, so let's break it down. First up is identifying needs. Imagine you're running a manufacturing company. Your production department realizes they're running low on steel, a key raw material for your products. That's your cue to jump into action. Next, you'll need to specify your requirements. This isn't just about knowing you need steel, it's about knowing how much you need, what quality it should be, and any specific standards it has to meet. The more detailed you are, the easier it will be to find the right supplier. Now, it's time to source suppliers. This can be as simple as reaching out to your current suppliers or as complex as conducting global market research. You want to find suppliers who can deliver what you need, when you need it, and at a price that works for you. Once you've got a short list of potential suppliers, you'll likely send out a request for quotation, RFQ. This document outlines exactly what you need, and suppliers will respond with their prices and terms. Sometimes, you might issue a request for proposal, RFP, instead, which asks for a more detailed plan from the suppliers. Then comes the evaluation phase. This is where you compare the quotes you've received. It's not just about picking the cheapest option, you'll need to consider quality, delivery times, and the supplier's reliability. Once you've selected your supplier, it's time to negotiate the contract. This is where you will finalize the price, payment terms, delivery schedules, and any other important details. Good negotiation can save your company money and set the foundation for a strong relationship with your supplier. After everything is agreed upon, you'll issue a purchase order or PO. This is the formal agreement that outlines exactly what you're buying and under what terms. It's a critical document that ensures both you and the supplier are on the same page. When the goods or services arrive, your job isn't done yet. You'll need to inspect the delivery to make sure everything meets the agreed-upon standards. If there's an issue, you'll need to resolve it with the supplier. Finally, the supplier sends an invoice, which you'll need to process for payment. But even after the payment is made, it's important to manage the supplier relationship. You'll want to track their performance over time, looking at things like on-time delivery, quality of goods, and responsiveness. This helps you decide if you want to continue working with them in the future. Not all procurement is the same. Direct procurement involves acquiring materials directly tied to your production, like the steel for our manufacturing example. Indirect procurement is for things that keep the business running but aren't part of the final product, like office supplies or software. There's also strategic sourcing, which is all about optimizing your procurement for long-term value, and spot buying, which is more of a one-time, immediate purchase. Each type has its place depending on the needs of the business. Technology plays a huge role in modern procurement. With procurement software, companies can automate many of the steps we've talked about, making the process more efficient and reducing the chance of errors. E-sourcing platforms allow companies to conduct much of their procurement online, from issuing RFQs to comparing bids and conducting auctions. This opens up access to a global pool of suppliers, giving you more options and better pricing. With supplier relationship management tools, you can keep a close eye on how your suppliers are performing. These tools help you manage contracts, track KPIs, and ensure you're getting the best value. Blockchain technology is another exciting development. It offers a way to improve transparency and traceability in the supply chain, which can help reduce the risk of fraud and ensure you're getting exactly what you've paid for. Finally, AI and machine learning are starting to play a role in procurement too. These technologies can help predict demand, optimize pricing, and even automate some of the negotiation process. That's a wrap on our overview of the procurement process. Whether you're managing procurement for a small business or just getting started in a large organization, understanding these basics is key to ensuring your company gets what it needs, when it needs it, and at the best possible price. If you found this helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insights, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future updates. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like covered, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.